And good evening. Thank you for choosing Graps TV and The Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We were not available this weekend due to Hurricane what the hell ever that shit was. But hey, we're live tonight. AEW Dynamite. It's going to be off the chain good tonight. Let's look at what we got. Going into it, we've got, let's see here, we're going to have some promos from Jamie Hayter. We're going to have Adam Page stopping by to talk to us. Same with Will Ospreay. And we're going to get into some of the best wrestling tonight. The Young Bucks and Richard O'Shea. Going to be going up against Speedball, Swerve Strickland, and the GOAT himself, Mr. Chicken, Mark Briscoe. Yeah. And not to be outdone, Kazuchika Okada and Kevin Knight are going to get it on in a Continental Classic Eliminator match. And one of the marquee matches I'm looking forward to tonight, Timeless Tony Storm, Thunder Rosa, Penelope Ford, and Anna Jay in an AEW Fatal 4-Way Eliminator match to see if Tony Storm's going to even have an opponent at Double or Nothing, and to top the night off, Samoa Joe and Claudio Castagnoli. That one's going to be a barn burner. We've got one hellacious set of 2 hours coming ahead here for nothing but pure professional wrestling. Live on AEW Dynamite tonight with you and I. We're all going to sit down. We're going to relax. We're going to have a good time. We're going to drink it all in, so to speak here. So like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party popping. I see we got 14 already in the house, and the numbers are climbing. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Show's about to pop off here in about 2 minutes. I got Max loaded up. I've got the channel loaded up. Everything's good. And this message is definitely not brought to you by State Farm Insurance, who tells you one thing, does another, and costs you $100. I had to get that one off my chest tonight. That one's been bugging me all day long. And then you call them up and you say, hey, nobody told me this. And they're like, hey, it's not my problem. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, find your problem in the cancellation bin. Have a great day, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm not going to let that get me down, because we have an exciting 2 hours of professional wrestling with All Elite, AEW, and so on and so forth. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got 21 in the house already. Numbers are climbing up. The show hadn't even come on yet. Be sure to comment. Drop some comments in the comment section. Everybody knows if you're new to this, if this is your first time with us, I do answer as many comments as I can possibly see. And if they aren't coming through, Catherine, you can always text and let me know what's going on one way or the other. Everybody else, just jump in, get in where you fit in. It is an amazing night. So yeah, we had some kind of a crazy storm this weekend, knocked us completely offline. Nothing came back up until later on Sunday afternoon. But by then, we'd already missed Collision, so this should not be a problem this week. We're going live tonight. We're definitely going to be live tomorrow night. And I'm going to be doing Defy next Friday. Give me just a moment here. And it's not really going to be a game time decision. I'm thinking we might cover Hog this week because we have most of the weekend to ourselves here, and I can go ahead and relax. Deb, what's up, buddy? And they're kicking in right now. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's life up north there today? For real. And they're going right to it. They are live from the Masonic Theater in Detroit, Michigan. Actual Mason here, so very proud moment for me. Very proud. I have been dying for something like this. I've been pretty good. Everything calmed down, and we were back in business Sunday afternoon, but it was a little too late to do anything, and I was going to do a review show, but, I was just kind of worn out from everything else. But this is a very proud moment for me as a Mason. I've been screaming at my lodges for years that this is stuff we need to do. And not not without further ado, we've got cowboy shit coming right down the aisle to kick off the show. Hangman Adam Page. I'm presuming to be a speaking moment with perhaps a little physicality, who knows? But like I said, as a Mason, very proud to be a Mason right now. I'm glad somebody figured out how to make some money on this thing, and yes, that is a shoot. It is amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. And Tony Khan, I know you're probably not ever going to watch this, but if somebody decides they're going to clip this, Tony Khan, thank you for using a Masonic venue. Thank you very much. Cannot get enough, cannot be proud enough, cannot say thank you enough. We're at 25, we're heading to 30 right away. I'm presuming he's going to have a conversation about his exploits with Will Ospreay at Double or Nothing. We are definitely probably going to be covering that. It's been a crazy week. Uh-oh, he's playing the humble babyface now. I can't understand why anybody would cheer for me. Well, we know Catherine does not cheer for you, so at least I know. I at least know one person who doesn't, so. Wow, that's a big damn place. Uh-oh. Yes, we know Catherine cheers on the inside. She's just, it's a front. It's her gimmick. It's her heel gimmick. I'm curious about whether he addresses Swerve. Nearly killed him. That was pretty damn close. I am too. I am. I really am. I know who I want to win, but at this point in time, I know who should win, and that's. Adam. He couldn't do it. So he's going through the whole story right now. He's actually cutting a hellaciously good promo. Hey, we're almost to 30. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We said you were cheering on the inside, Catherine. This is really your gimmick. This is your heel gimmick. Well, we couldn't imagine Ospreay taking the pin last year, too, when he fought Swerve. See, this is the, hey, yeah, by the way, Catherine, thanks for jumping on in here, man. We got 32 viewers in the house right now. A lot of times when you can't picture Ospreay taking the pin is exactly when he takes the pin. Because I thought for sure he was going to go over Swerve. And when Swerve beat him, I'm like, okay, so we put this whole rumor to bed. Put it to bed in one match, and Wembley was wide the hell open. I think that did hurt sales a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's my own private thought here. You'll have to put it behind him. If you smell what the cowboy shit is cooking. He made a decision, y'all. And if you've ever traveled in Virginia traffic, you realize how damn hard it is to make a decision. That's a fact. Oh my Lord, we're almost to 40 already out the mofo gate. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a hell of a week so far, and it's only Wednesday. And by the way, happy hump day. Boy, he is working this thing. It'll work if you work it because, yeah, as soon as it's like he's Joe Hendry, but he can wrestle. You say his name and he appears. Yes, I said that. Yes, I mean it. Yes, I stand on it. Joe don't like me anyway, so fuck him. I don't care. He gave me the ugliest looks at friggin' WrestleCade, and I was just trying to be nice, man. He just don't strike me. But anyway, so, you say his name, he actually appears, except this dude can actually wrestle. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Yes, Catherine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the kind of stare-off right here that I think is going to end very weirdly, and I think we are about to get a moment. Yeah, I think we're about to get a moment here. Holy, not censored shit. Yes, indeed. Will is the master of that stare, by the way. Will is the master of that ring psychology stare. I have figured that much out over the year or so that I've been watching this show. I have never seen another wrestler that knows how to utilize every bit of the ring psychology in every moment of every time. And people tell me they're not telling stories. Go to hell. You're lying. I mean, seriously, you don't know what they're going to do. Your therapy session. Oh my God. Yeah, because it's hard to expect a Brit to put on a good promo, but... Good Lord, we're at 41 already. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Will Ospreay's promos have gotten a lot better since I've been watching. He's obviously putting some effort into it. You found your smile. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's those little things. It's those little things. He found his smile. Ah, here we go. He's turning the corner now. Now, see, the perfect comeback is you're not losing, but you're not winning. Uh-oh. You can't make Will the heel, so quit trying. I tell you what, he turned the corner pretty good on this promo. That don't mean cowboy shit to him. Got it. Oh my goodness. Oh man. It's possible. You're right, Deb. You're right about that. But Osprey's learning wordplay. This might be a problem for everybody. If he learns wordplay, and oh my goodness, here we have the Elite and Company. No, 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 even better. We got Uncle Baldy and the two-way crew here. Don Callis and the Callis family. Callis can't even hardly get a word out right now. Uh-oh. Well, I do believe the crowd's picking up. And speaking of picking up, thank you guys. 50-50 already. Wow. We are not that deep into the show. I think Hangman's like, I ain't got you back for this one, bro. All right, so we're going to have this tag team tension here, but I think we're having it next week. Wow. So we've got a tag match made next. Oh, well, thank you, Deb. I mean, well, we're trying. I got to say, though, it makes me smile. After the week that I have had this week, oh, my God. If I had 200 tonight, it'd make my life complete. But you know what? It ain't about the numbers. It's about the quality. It ain't about the quantity. And it's about how much fun we have just chilling, talking wrestling, the whole 9 yards. They're talking guinea shit on the side here. Well, Taz isn't, and you know, but the other two are trying to stay relevant. When you got Taz in the booth with you, it's kind of hard. And especially when you had Adam Page, not Adam Page, but Adam Cole on commentary, yeah, it pretty much just wipes out everybody but Taz at that point. So, yeah, no, we got flooded a little bit. Actually, north of me, about 10, 15 miles, they got flooded. So far, with the exception of a serious hurricane we had last year, where it literally rained around here for like 11 days straight. Then we had a little bit of flooding, actually a lot of flooding. The Waccamaw River broke its banks about 3 days into that, and I have a boat, so I wasn't that worried about it. I actually do have a boat, and we just unstrapped it and I tied it up to make sure. You know what I actually do? That's a good question, Dev, because that's something I was going to address tonight, because we are going to be live tomorrow night. Not only do I prefer it, I recommend it. I really do. Saturdays, I understand Tony's motive. I get it. Stokely's here, and I mean, I get it. I understand the Saturday part of it, but what I don't think Tony understands is if I have to choose between live college sports and wrestling. Now, I do a show, so I'm watching the wrestling. But 2-3 years ago, when it came to watching wrestling on a Saturday or live college sports, I was watching the live college sports and catching this on the replay. I'm not lying. I mean, that's the thing about it. And then you got live professional sports. Now, I know they have professional football on a Thursday night. Stokely, go and get it out your system, bruh. So he correctly referred to you. Anyway, I think if they had Collision on Thursday and Dynamite on Wednesday night, I think it would be the perfect 1-2 punch. And then the problem with that, though, is when do you debut Ring of Honor? They've traditionally done Ring of Honor on Thursday, but nobody's tuning into that. Or we don't know. We don't know. So... Oh, come on, guys, for real? But I mean, normally, if you want to know what I think about Collision on Thursdays, I'm damn good for it. I'm good for it. It would bring back the SmackDown vibe. If you're really wanting to bring some of the older, not really watching WWE fans anymore, that used to watch on Thursday nights and the Thursday Night Thunder and all of that, I think it would be more traditional to have it on Thursday night. I've said that. I agree with it. I stand on it. But the reality of it is I don't know if Tony is going to let it stand on Thursdays when you got NFL football on Thursday night on Amazon. Guys, the only thing I'm having a real serious issue with here now is we are 20 minutes into this show and we have no physicality whatsoever. Except they beat up a commentator a little bit. And for those folks who say I never criticize AEW, it's the only little criticism I've got right here. And hello, we got Harley Cameron and Anna friggin' Jay. I mean, we got Harley Cameron and Anna friggin' Jay on the screen at the same time. It's nice, yeah. I tell you, we're kicking off with the women's match first, the way it's looking. Amen and pass the potatoes. Here comes timeless Tony Storm. Actually, you know, it's Lincoln Park. I think all of us are fans of. I think probably me and Catherine are more the Lincoln Park fans. It was from our time, and we always appreciate the callbacks and everything else, I'm sure. But I was a big Lincoln Park fan back in the day. I mean, it is what it is, but I was always one of the bigger fans for that. Three Doors Down. stuff like that. They were crazy, crazy, crazy good. We have Timeless Tony Storm in the ring. Who is up next? Yes, it is. But at least they're getting it out of the way, Catherine. They're getting Conta Rosa out of the way for you. I mean, seriously, they're getting the bitch out of the way. So let's just get it on over with. It's good to get the medicine early. That way, by the end of the show, you forgot what it tastes like, okay? I mean, there's a lot of Thunder Rosa fans out there, and of course, there's very few ice cream trucks, but that's neither here nor there. But here she is. Maybe she'll do a busted open show about it tomorrow. Who knows? And just like clockwork, Penelope Ford making her way to the ring right now. But yeah, I say if it's something you don't like, it's good that, yeah, Lincoln Park, I was in college. That's good enough. I was in college when Lincoln Park was a thing. So, at least I was in college when Lincoln Park was a thing. Yeah. Yes, believe it or not, some of this stuff we actually enjoyed. I know I actually enjoyed it in my early 20s. Did a little bit of cover work with it too when we were out on the beach and stuff like that. I used to play in a cover band. Used to be back up in front for a like basically a garage band down here at the beach. We were pretty good too, but neither here nor there. But we used to cover a bunch of Linkin Park. Used to cover a lot of Stone Temple Pilots. Good Lord, Alice in Chains. We covered some of. Yeah, no, we were covering. Like I said, I was in college, so I mean, I'm not claiming it as a teenager, but hello, Anna Jay's already figured out who she wants to beat the fuck up. Meanwhile, we're actually getting the match in the ring I think we're going to wind up with. As much as I hate to say it, I think Thunder Rosa. It's either going to be Thunder Rosa or it's going to be Anna Jay. And right now, I'm kind of feeling like it could be Thunder Rosa since they're giving them this little bit here. Mm-hmm. Wow. Not enough for 3, though. Pin broke up by Penelope Ford, and she's going to work over Conta Rosa just a little bit. Uh-oh. But we know who's not eating the pin. Now, I haven't heard it with the lady up in front yet. I'm going to have to sit down and listen to that one. I got to say that. I have not heard them with the new front woman. I'm gonna have to listen. I've heard it's absolutely great, and there's not much difference sound wise. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but yeah. Anna Jay breaking up the pin here. Uh-oh. And Tony Storm breaking up that pin. You really, whoever wins this is going to Double or Nothing an event with Tony Storm. If Tony Storm wins, we don't have a match. Listen to Heavy as the Crown for. Okay, I will. I'll pull that up tonight when the show's over with, because I have not heard yet. I know it exists, but I just have not heard. I've not heard the new sound yet. I really want to hear the new sound. I've just been, like, I've already got, let's see, it's Wednesday, and I've almost got 40 hours in on the job. So this week has been unbelievably just crazy. I've literally got 40 hours in on the job, and it's Wednesday. So I'm probably going to hit 65 to 80 hours this week, and it's just crazy. But you know what? Hey, it pays good. I don't care. We are almost to 60 viewers. They are going to picture-in-picture here in just a minute. Actually, any second now, they're going to picture-in-picture. Uh-oh, got that little noise in my ear. And they're doing an awful lot to make Thunder look pretty good here, so I'm kind of concerned she might pick up the pin and not eat the pin. Let's see here. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to do a camera adjustment real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I think we got it good now. That sound you hear in the background is actually work calling me too on top of that. But at least I got a couple hours off to do this. Oh my good God. Let's see here. Give me about 2 seconds here because I do not want to get behind on this either. Shoot. And they're still coming in. I'll wait till it stops beeping. Live and in living color, you are watching me try to do 2 things at one time. It's like walking and chewing gum. I obviously can do that. They keep coming back to Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa. I'm kind of concerned that means Thunder might pick up the pin and we might have Toni's. The only legitimate thing I can see at Double or Nothing is Toni Storm and Anna Jay. I would like to see that. Don't ask why. I don't have a reason for it. It's just, if I've got to pick between these 3 ladies right here, Anna Jay's the one I'd love to see. We are at 66 viewers right now and climbing. We are 30 minutes into the show on top of that. How about that? Thank you guys very much. If it's your first time showing up, this is Graps TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We talk wrestling the whole time, and right now we're talking Linkin Park too. You know, Linkin Park's concert coming up tomorrow in, was it Columbia or Greenville, South Carolina. And so we're talking Linkin Park, we're talking AEW wrestling, we're talking a little bit of everything right about now. And Penelope Ford is getting killed here. All 4 of the women are out and about right now, and now it's to Anna Jay and Thunder Rosa. Let's see what we got here. Oh, serious chop, serious chop. And they're back. Uh-oh, Penelope swinging a miss. Toni Storm laying everything out and then getting laid out by Thunder Rosa. Oh, solid chop. Good Lord. I felt that one down in my throat. I still think that, here's where I think that Megan Bayne comes into play. Megan Bayne comes into play at World's End. And I've got that one penciled around. Once again, don't ask me why. It's a gut hunch. I've been good with my gut lately. My gut feelings have not been wrong. But I kind of feel like Megan Bayne gets fully developed by World's End. Pause if necessary. I don't expect Anna Jay to win. Let's get that perfectly clear. I do not expect Anna Jay to win, but I would like to see Anna Jay get at least 1 pay-per-view this year. And I think this is her best shot to do it. I don't think she's going to do well with Mercedes, and everybody knows Mercedes and Athena is the marquee matchup there. At All In. But it is incumbent on me to actually want to see them get some ROI out of that Japan trip from Anna Jay, and I just don't think they've gotten it yet. I think there's plenty to get out of it. Uh-oh, running spin kick. Tony Storm comes in and crushes both of them. And we're going to do the hip attack. Double hip attack. And setting up for Thunder Rosa. Teamwork for some reason. The OGs. Uh-oh. Penelope having none of it. Are they going to give her a spot? Megan Bain, speaking of which, Dev, you were talking about it. Megan Bain making her way down here. No disqualification. Now, this right here, even though she's not part of the match, anything goes. They might have her do the pin here, Dev. You said it wouldn't make sense. I said it wouldn't make sense. Uh-oh. They're going to let, they're going to let Anna Jay go over. I get a feeling. Wow. Power bomb from hell, so looks like we're getting Penelope Ford. Wait a minute, we got Harley Cameron with a baseball bat. No, with a steel pipe. Oh, hitting her with a steel pipe. That'll work. If Mr. Woody didn't work, steel pipe works. There we go. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Uh-oh. Tony Storm got it locked in. We may not have a match at Double or Nothing. We're not going to have a match at Double or Nothing. That's what it is. Tony Storm wins. Ooh, that was decent. We'll give it a clap. Oh, wait a minute. Going the wrong way here, guys. I'm kidding. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, my goodness. I just got a text from something to something here. I just got the word that Gangrel and Nick Wayne were going at it tonight. I'm guessing that's going to be a Ring of Honor match. And they're taking a commercial break here. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back in 60 seconds. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'm waiting for the show to come back online here real quick, and we will be live again with it. That wasn't a bad opening match, but that does tell me that we may not have anything for Double or Nothing when it comes to the women's side. I'm sure we're still going to have something. Obviously, we got our Owen Hart match between Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter. See what we got here. Hang on a minute. I'm getting a report that that might actually be wrong. And the man, the myth, the legend himself, Swerve Strickland, making his way to the ring right now. We got 70 viewers live and in living color. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hurt Syndicate. I think we're going to try to get this Hurt Syndicate, for lack of a better way of putting it, I think we're going to try to get this Hurt Syndicate thing back on track again. Wow. Let's see where we're at here. Kill that. Kill that. And do the shift in that. So, correction, we're getting Nick Wayne versus Rhino for Ring of Honor. That's what we're getting. That's what we're getting right there. Uh-oh. Gates of Agony. That's who's going to hurt you, Bubba. Oh my goodness. Top Flight's coming out like they want some. Oh, this is going to be fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, but this is just going to be fucking hilarious. I like them, don't get me wrong, but same level, not yet. And Crew is up there too, by the way. An opportunity. What, to get your ass kicked? Oh my Lord. Would you like to be next? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Would you like to be next? Holy crap. Yes, please, and thank you. What, MJF kicking their ass? Okay. I think MJF's getting ready to hurt somebody right about now. We got 71 viewers in the house. Thank you very much. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And of course, if you're going to get a couple of marks to work out here, Top Flight works for this segment. Yeah, Dante's definitely busted open. Darius is probably busting open here. Yeah, Dante's busted open. Powerbomb into the side of the ring. He's definitely hurting people. He doesn't actually have as much blood on his shirt. I thought we'd get Max versus Bob, too. We might get a good Max promo out of this. We might actually get a good Max promo, too. That crowd definitely understands the assignment tonight. Once again, thoroughly proud of this. The Masonic Center, one of the oldest buildings in the United States. Not the oldest. But I will say, I thought, you know what? Sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is a lot. And I am just going to be flat-ass honest with you right there. That's one of the best MJF promos I've seen through this whole segment. Starts off good, but then he keeps running his mouth and screws it the fuck up. But, you know, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Less is more. Less is absolutely more in this situation. Let me see what we got here. Wow, and everything worked out correctly. That's crazy. Anyway, see here. Give me 2 seconds. Kevin Knight, have a good night. Kazuchika Okada and Kevin Knight, I'm presuming next? Can't really figure this out yet. If you guys follow my lead. Sounds good. Yeah, man. Death Riders in the scene, and be careful with that door, Marina. But yeah, I get it. So we're getting Nick Wayne versus Rhino. This really ought to be interesting here because I think what we're getting is Nick Wayne and Rhino. And they're going to a commercial break. I'm going to take it with them. I'll be right back in 60 seconds. And I'm back. They're still running commercials, but I'm here. Hey, if we're getting Rhino and Nick Wayne as an unadvertised match, I am down like a clown tonight. All right, they're back. Yeah, it's Rhino. And this place is going to pop like crazy for the Rhino, man. I know I'm popping for him. Hometown hero. And of course, here come the ECW chances, but you know what? It's Rhino. I'm going bananas. This is actually going to be an interesting match right here. This crowd is popping. That was a good move, Tony. Damn good move. This is going to be a test to see if Nick Wayne can actually work a damn decent match. This right here is going to tell me everything I need to know about Nick Wayne. Every single thing I ever need to know about Nick Wayne, we're getting ready to find out in 15 minutes or less. This ain't going to work. Uh-oh. Big flying drop kick. No need to showboat. Stay on him. I don't guess we got the code of honor to kick the show off either. He's going to get nuclear heat in this building when he wins, if he wins. This is going to get him some nuclear heat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is not smart. Taz is right. Uh-oh. Oof. Damn. Baiting him like a red mule. Hey, we're at 80 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Things are not going well for Nick Wayne. That is a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, for us old-timers, this is good. Oh! Not enough for 3, though, but enough to get Nick Wayne down. Pause. Uh-oh. He hit him with a kill switch. Oh, my dear God. Nick Wayne with the win over Rhino. Yeah, this crowd ain't having that one. Yeah, this crowd ain't having that one. Mama Wayne doing the consoling here, but yeah, that crowd was not having that. That crowd was not having that. Roosh has something to say to us here. We're going to get Roosh and Knight tomorrow night. With God. You get the Hearns. Yeah, we got to keep that one simple and to the point. the Sussex County Chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, making his way to the ring right now. That can mean only one thing. Swerve in the house. Here comes the Nintendo Special Speedball, Mike Bailey, making his way to the ring right now. Still hadn't got those shoes yet. Not that I have a problem with barefoot wrestlers, but, you know, he said he was going to get some shoes. Look at this. That's right, Swerve Strickland in the house right now. I know I look stupid doing it, but I enjoy it anyway. Don't really care. Swerve in the house. That means the Young Bucks and Richard O'Shea the third. Ho! And Richard O'Shea the third, the King of Bald. Show some love for Ricochet. Oh my dear God. So they changed his announcement just a little bit. And Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, making their way to the ring now. Let's see here. All right, this book is All Elite. I am actually planning on getting that next month, or pre-ordering it. Is Ricochet not one of the best heels we've seen so far? I mean, dead serious. Look out. Swerve just teeing off on Richard O'Shea. He's bald. Uh-oh. Deadeye and a big boot to the head. Bucks hopper way down. They don't want anything to do with him either. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Uh-oh. Incoming. Not enough for 3, though. And it's the ball head slap. That didn't work out well. Oh, hello. Uh-oh, jawbreaker. Double kick from the EVPs. See ya. Buck's definitely not phoning this in tonight either, so... Oh! Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, 3 minute one time. They finally got a good camera angle of that. And we still got Kevin Knight and Kazuchika Okada, and we still got Samoa Joe and Claudio Castagnoli. I do believe, too, by the way, Deb, to speak to what you were talking about earlier about what I think about whether or not we have it on Thursday or Saturday, I think if it pulls a number tomorrow night, I think he's probably going to have to pull the trigger. There's just no other way around it. If it pulls a number tomorrow night, they're going to have to. They're going to have to work it in. They're just going to have to. Uh-oh. Wow. The Bucks are definitely not phoning it in tonight, so they are definitely working it. Uh-oh, incoming. Boom! Holy shit! Damn! The Bucks are like, let us reintroduce ourselves. And they're heading to picture-in-picture right up here. Wow. And actually get a little bit of replay of what was going on there just a moment ago on top of everything. Good God almighty. Wow. The Young Bucks are definitely saying, let me reintroduce myself. Ourselves, if you will. Good Lord. Jesus. What in the world? I got Walmart in my ear here. Anyway, though. Heels are definitely having a good run here so far. Richard O'Shea posing with the hair. Ooh. Hang on 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do one quick adjustment. Let's see here. Just a quick reminder, 15 minutes after this show goes off here, let's be live with Covalent TV and their live review of AEW Dynamite. They're going to bring you those the news. They're going to bring you those facts, data, statistics. They're going to hold a couple of idiots accountable and bring you one of the best reviews on all platforms. Covalent TV live in within 15 minutes following Dynamite. Be sure to check it out. I got a feeling tonight's show is going to be pretty damn loaded, just like Monday's show was pretty damn loaded. And they are doing a live review tomorrow night for Collision as well. We talked them into it. And so just make sure you catch it within 15 minutes after AEW Dynamite. It is Covalent TV and their live review of tonight's action at AEW Dynamite. We got 85 viewers in the house right now. We're getting close to 90. Thank you. Thank you all, as I say all the time. You are the stars. I am but the... I'm here. Whew, CTE's a real thing, isn't it? I'm kidding, guys. Conduit was the word I was looking for. I say it every week and I forget the word I actually say. Wow. What a night. Welcome to Graps TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, Half-Ass Mandy Man. Just kidding. Listen here. And they're back. Live from the Masonic Temple in good old Detroit, Michigan. Very proud moment for me again. I can't say this enough. Been a Mason since 2009. So it's been a minute. You know, I got my 15 years in last year. Give me 2 seconds here because I'm thinking about this right now. Now I got to do something about it. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. There we go. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Speedball on the comeback. This crowd is electric. I said it before they did, huh? Yeah, I'm feeling a Death Riders pop here any second now. Whoa! And, yeah, Richard O'Shea breaking up the pin here. Wow. Uh-oh. Briscoe on a tear here right about now. Oh. Oh, hello, house call. Canadian Destroyer. And another house call. Everybody down. Everybody down right now. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. I do believe the Death Riders are going to get involved, Catherine. I most definitely do. I believe it in my heart of hearts. I think it's coming. I'm kind of feeling it coming because we still got time. And we got 45 minutes for 2 matches. This is going to be the long one right here. I kind of thought that women's match would go about 5 minutes longer than it did. Oh, hello. Good Lord. Swerve in with the heater. European uppercut. That's something new from Swerve, by the way. Oh. Uh-oh, that was a botch. That was a botch on Ricochet. I hope he's okay. And Swerve picks up the double. Double for you trouble. Let's see what we got here. Matthew Jackson trying to pick it up. Swerve having none of it. Backbreaker. Hands him over to Briscoe. Death Valley Driver. Big running knee. Double knee. Bailey coming through. Froggy Bow. Not enough for 3. Actually, was enough for 3. Broke up. I think the Death Riders are pretty much just about getting ready to pop on this one. Uh-oh, cheesy. Ain't easy being cheesy. Picks it up with the pin. He gets the fruit roll-up. Swerve Strickland eating the pin. Oh, my goodness. What in the yee-hi-hody hell is going on tonight? Uh-oh. Just another reason to go buck hunting. This is where we're going to have our sit down with Jamie Hayter. This ought to be interesting. Oh, well, Will Ospreay here, too. Are we serious? Uh-oh. Who thought? Everybody gets their catchphrases in. Why in the world does it have to be certain people that can get a promo out of Max? That's the thing that's killing me right here. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back in roughly 60 seconds. Hang on. We'll be right back. And we're back. We are sitting with Jamie Hayter right now. 106 viewers. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely give me MJF and Osprey. Run that one back. I'm good. Yeah, I'm there. We back. What we do have is a very hard way for Brits to cut promos. By the way, guys, in case you're wondering, the setting that they're working in right there, I can tell you exactly what it is. We used to call that the smoking room when it was in fashion to do so, and that's the cigar room to be more exact. Leather seats imply cigars. And Jamie Hayter's getting ready to get her ass kicked. Please be careful with our furniture. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. So yeah, Mercedes and Jamie Hayter getting into it right there at the absolute end. Looks like they're coming out into the crowd. The crowd's starting to go a little bit crazy here. Uh-oh. It's about to be a whence came you moment here. I adore her too. But I know the building. Uh-oh. Haterade just missed the Haterade. That gives me a little cause for pause. I'm concerned. There she comes. There we go. There we go. Crossface. There we go. That's making me feel a little bit better now. There we go. And here comes Drama Queen herself and Drama King. Let her go. Yeah, we're definitely about to have a whence came you moment right here. Yeah, I can say that because they use that as a slogan in Detroit. That's part of the Michigan slogan. Yeah, I can use that. Alicia to Willow, Willow, Willow. Willow. Let's hear it for Willow. Fuego, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it is. It's working on being the episode of the year. Damn right. Chris, come on. Oh. Guys, just hug and make up already. Good God. We don't want to see them fighting like that. Oh. Who knew Kazuchika Okada had a following in Detroit, Michigan? Crowd popping heavy for the Rainmaker. Let's see what we got here. Continental Champion. Sometimes you got to duke it out. That's correct, Dev. I'm not arguing the point. It's just like, I think if we're leaning towards that tag team thing, tag team situation, we got 120 people in here. Thank you very much. I think if you're leaning more towards that tag team situation, Stat and Willow tag teaming, oh, sign me up. You shut up and take my money. Seriously. Not even playing here. The man, the myth, the legend, he's only been here for a few weeks. Feels like he's been here since day one. The one and only Kevin Knight. One of the best free agent acquisitions this year. Never mind, Roosh is kicking his ass already. No, you get the Hearns. Oh, hello. Wonder what's going on and we're not going to get the match? That's right. Ruthless Roosh. Oh, wait a minute. Big Mike Bailey. Yeah, you got to get the Hearns. You can't get the horns. There's no way Kevin can wrestle this match. The drama. The drama. And Okada's just standing there going, does it mean I get the night off? Kevin's selling it, man. And, of course, what would life be without the drama queen herself, Aubrey Edwards? Sports entertainment is so ghetto. Yes. Takara, what's up, buddy? Long time no see, man. I had a weather incident this weekend. That's what happened to me on Saturday. We're definitely going to be back tomorrow night, live and in living color. 2 Trill for life. You got it. And just got spiked like a lawn dart. Not enough for 3, though. Not much, Takara. Not much at all, buddy. We just sitting there chilling. We had to add a little drama to the match. We heard you needed some drama, so we put some drama in your drama. Goodness gracious. Not enough for 3, though. Quick roll up there. He got nothing behind those punches, though. Yeah, he's got nothing behind those punches at all, man. Whoa, flapjack from hell. Not enough for 3, though. I think Kevin Knight might actually pull this out. I don't know yet. I know we don't see her in AEW. If we see her in AEW, that's going to be crazy. But TNA possibly, but with them being that adjacent to WWE right now, probably going to be a cool down period past that 30 days. I hear a lot of people asking for Dakota in AEW. I am definitely firmly not in that camp yet. And it has nothing to do with injuries, has nothing to do with anything else. For me, it has something to do with Tony made an offer in 22, and she declined it and went on to WWE, and here we are in 25, and they just dumped her like a load of lard. Yeah, I personally, for me, and that's the reason why. I don't just say no, I'm telling you the why part. Because she had an opportunity to be in 22 when things were building up. She could have been part of the revolution and said, nah, no thanks, I'm going to go to WWE. You know. So that's that. And she went to WWE, and look what she got. Nothing. So, yeah, they're heading straight to picture-in-picture. But that is my opinion on it, and that's why my opinion is what it is. Yeah, I mean, you can expect to say it. I mean, you got to be true to yourself. If she was that true to it, and I'm saying the same thing about Mariah May, if she walks away from the offer Tony's getting ready to make her, and it doesn't work out, don't come back crawling. Don't come crawling back to AEW. Don't do it. Don't do it. And that's not even being tribal. That's having some kind of loyalty with who made you. You know, that's the whole thing about it. She had an opportunity to come in 22, pause, not really pause, but she had an opportunity to wrestle with AEW in 2022 when her contract was up and they were trying to decide, and she twerked right back for WWE. By all means, stay over there. Because I'm the same way. One of the things Mr. Stark says on Covalent TV is, if you're looking at that other person over there, by all means, go stay with them. I'll go find somebody who wants to be with me. And don't come running back to me when that person slaps the shit out of you and beats the hell out of you. Don't come back to me. Don't do it. Stay right over there where you went. Male or female. Stay where you went. And if it don't work out, try to tell you. But no. The bright lights in the big city had you in... how many WrestleMania moments did Dakota Kai have? Any? One, maybe one. So I hope the juice was worth the squeeze. That's all I got to say. I think she would have got a couple extra pounds on herself. She'd be tougher, faster, and she'd be less injury prone. A lot of times when you see a lot of people get injured, I can talk. When you see the injury bugs start biting them, it has everything to do with the rhythm. And, that's the big piece out of it when they get these independents, and like with Julia coming from Stardom, and I am absolutely proud of Stephanie Vacour. Of all of these people, I'm proud of Stephanie Vacour because she is not injured yet. Because you have to slow down 2 or 3 steps to work that WWE style. Then you don't work as much because you don't have all of the indie dates and everything else going on. And you're in NXT, which means you work even less because there's not much going on for NXT for house shows. So you work even less at NXT than you would if you were on the main roster. A lot of these injuries come from having to slow yourself down. And the other point that they were making, which I totally back the wrestlers with, is when you talked about who works out and who doesn't work out, injuries are an absolute inevitability for people who work out too much. I just think there was just so much expected of them there. So you're asking me what she would have had out of AEW Dynamite in 2022. She would probably have been at least once or twice TBS champion by now. Now, I'm not going to say she'd be the AEW Women's World Champion. I'm not even stupid like that. But I can definitely say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, she would at least have a couple of TNT belts under her. She may even have an Owen Hart by now. Because she's immensely talented. I take nothing away from Dakota Kai's talent. It's just what she's got going on between the ears that gets to me. And like I said a minute ago, Mariah May, she has a decision. You can dance with who brought you and give the man a little bit more return on investment, then go make that trip to WWE and prove you can work with somebody other than Toni Storm in AEW. That would be helpful. But don't run off to WWE right now and this shit not work out for you And you're like, well, I can always go back to AEW. See, that's what Jade Cargill's got in the back of her mind right now. If this WWE run doesn't work, I can run back to AEW. I would not re-sign her either. Not even a little bit. I'm not even playing. I'm serious. I'm dead-ass serious. When Jade Cargill gets released, I would not hire her back at AEW. I'd at least make her sit a year. Think about what she did. Kevin Knight putting on one hell of a performance right now with Okada. Okada making him look like a... And Kevin making Okada look good. We got 130 viewers right now. Thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate it, guys. You'll be doing anything in the world. Anybody got a Celtics score for me? Because one thing my phone is not giving me is the Celtics score, and I'm getting a little bit PO'd about that. Oh, hello. Okada catching him. Oh, yeah. Jay Cargill's a definite no. When they not if, when they release her, because it's going to happen, and she's going to try to come back to AEW. If I'm Tony, I don't hire her. I'm like, no, Jade. And Tony matched everything for her WWE deal, and she still went to WWE. And guess what? Guess what? Hook got a film before she did. Oh, there's the Okada, your #1 special. Oh, you got to be shitting me. Oh, this sucks. Damn it. Because, see, my biggest fear with the Celtics is if they lose this round, if they don't make it past the Eastern Conference Finals, they'll tear the team apart, and it's going to be 6, 7, 8 years before we get back. Oh, nice reverse kick. The setup for this match was absolutely phenomenal. Oh! Oh! Okada gets the knees up last minute. Oh! One missed drop kick. Big boot. Yeah, scream at that one. Whew, solid drop kick. I think it's amazing they can do it. I just think it needs to be done the right way. Because this is, in and of itself... Oh, that was a nice sequence. Rainmaker, forthcoming. Oh, turned him inside out. Rainmaker. Kevin Knight eating the pin from Kazuchika Okada. Not successful in this Eliminator Challenge tonight. None of the champions have given up an Eliminator Challenge today. I enjoy the business. I encourage it to be cross-country company friendly as well, but there's a certain way to do this thing. Oh, another Rainmaker. He's getting him up for a third Rainmaker. Uh-oh, Speedball back in the ring to make the save. Yeah, I thought that one helped as well, too. See, my thing about it is, here's the deal. And I don't want this to get lost in any kind of energetic voice or anything of that nature. I love professional wrestling. I also love sports entertainment. Believe it or not, I really do love sports entertainment. But this business, at its heart, I want everybody to hear me now and believe me later. This business, at its heart and its core, is still a carny business. And it takes an awful lot for what these guys do and the amount of trust that they have to put in each other. You don't need to be worrying. Another thing that happens with injuries is people thinking, this person's not loyal, that person's not loyal. And this kind of activity creates that. So that is another reason. I do love Speedball's theme. I'm with you on that too, Dev. But when I say things, when I say, I try to give you reasoning behind it, and I try to back up what I'm saying with facts, data, and statistics. The fact of the matter is that wrestling and sports entertainment at its core is still a carny business. And these guys have to be able to believe that people aren't going to go into business for themselves. Whether they do or don't is irrelevant. We still have to believe that they won't. And it's hard to do when they're doing swaps the way they're doing them. There's no loyalty. There's not a lot of trust amongst certain stars. And I don't like that part of it. So that's my main reasoning behind it. And they are laying out some hellaciously good matches. I'm going to be working that match card tonight. We are definitely going live tomorrow regardless of who's on the card. But they are stacking up a pretty damn good looking card. Now here, from what I understand, we'll have Rhino tomorrow too. Oh, and the cage match between Jon Moxley and Samoa Joe is going to tear every house down everywhere. It's going to feed families. But right now we got Samoa Joe and Claudio coming up next. I think they are going to take one more commercial break, and we are definitely taking it with them here. Yep, we are definitely taking it with them. I'll be back in 60 seconds. We're almost at 140 viewers. Thank you guys very much. I'll be right back. And I'm back. We still got a little bit of commercial break going on here right now. And they're advertising tomorrow night's Collision on TBS. It's going to be the first time, I think, in how many years that Collision's been on Thursday, or that wrestling's been on Thursday night on TBS. It's going to truly be historical. I don't think, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Thursday Night Thunder came on. I don't think Thunder came on TBS. I think it did TNT, if I'm not mistaken. And they're back. What the hell is this? At the advice of his legal counsel. Wow, that's a beautiful hall. Guys, y'all have no earthly idea how beautiful that place still is. I wish I could convey it in words. I can't. This venue is absolutely off the chain. They still got the original elevators in there, too. Holy crap. Nothing has changed. We're almost to 140 viewers. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We are at the main event. Claudio Castronoli and Samoa Joe. I am not sure. I'm 50-50 on that. Personally, I've been back and forth on Shayna Baszler. I don't think WWE's done with Shayna Baszler yet, and I'll tell you why. There have been rumors, but they're actually not rumors. They're reality. WWE wants to work with Ronda Rousey for whatever reason after everything she said and did. Just goes to show you, if you've got star power, they will take you back. But I think if they get Ronda Rousey back, I think they wind up signing Shayna to a short contract to go along with Ronda Rousey's run. Just a hunch. Nothing to back it up with, just a hunch. But if this Ronda Rousey thing is catching traction, I don't see how they could do it without Shayna Baszler. Because Shayna's the only one that can hang with Ronda. Like, toe-to-toe, woman-to-woman. Honestly, I've been back and forth on it, though. If that does not play out, then I think Shayna Baszler would be an exciting enhancement to Marina Shafir. I think they could have some really solid matches. And I think Marina Shafir would have somebody to feud with that is actually MMA qualified, certified, and everything else, and is about her size. I think the matches between those two ladies could be bangers. Now, I don't know. I'm back and forth with it. It's honestly something that's been kind of bugging me since I found out she got released. Joe is probably going to kill him. I have a crazy feeling we might go into overtime, too. I appreciate her legitimacy too. I'm just saying that I don't understand what possessed WWE to wake up one day and go, let's bring Ronda Rousey back. After all the chaos in the book, and the way she talked about management and everything else, and of course, getting the dude fired. That was tops of the list for me right there. But they just woke up and said, hey, let's get Ronda Rousey back. I don't get it. I can't wrap my mind around that one yet. I'll have to see what the plan looks like if they do get her back. Yeah, they were. They were all offered one. Yeah. And Cross didn't go for obvious reasons. Cross didn't want to go. And I kind of respect the way he is with that. They didn't have anything creatively that he was interested in. And, of course, everybody wanted to go to WWE because at that point in time, AEW hadn't been around long enough. I get it. Oh, we're getting a quickie here. Props to her current title run. Yeah, I mean, It's about time they belted her up for at least a little bit because she deserves it. She's a hard worker. I respect the game with Zelina Vega. I've followed her since her TNA days. Some of y'all don't know that. Some of y'all don't know that she had a TNA run. And it was freaking awesome. I always thought she had good things to offer the business. Oh. Joe rolling in to break the count. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. They're making a lot of them look weak right now too. I think there's a method to that madness. I think that's their kind of way of saying we'll let you have a little bit, but yeah, a lot of people know about. I mean, not a lot of people know that though, Takara, because I realized TNA was pulling numbers during or after the little WCW war, but there was a good stretch there where they were not pulling the million in. Oh, I know that. Damn! There we go. But yeah, not a whole lot of people knew about her TNA run. Her TNA run was gold. I mean, I know Zelina Vega's got it. Now, I don't know if she still got it this late in the game, but I know she's got it. But being in WWE, she hasn't worked a lot, so at least she doesn't have the frailty part of having worked that long, because it has been a boatload of years since she was in TNA. Joe's starting to get a little pissed off here. Oh. Joe is definitely over like Rover in this building, too. Exactly, Deb. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. She had one hellacious run down there. And you want to talk about showmanship. Oh, my God. I mean, seriously, it was a good run. Yeah, Sarah Stocks is, yeah, I know about that whole, and actually I know a lot of inside dirt on that whole thing too. Stuff that I keep to myself. I really do. And they are definitely going into overtime. I've got a feeling here that's going to happen. Let me get this over here to see if they're actually going to a commercial break. Let me see if they're going to picture in picture here real quick, because I might actually take one more commercial break with them. But yeah, everybody on the inside knew there was something going on with AAA. I knew there was something going on with AAA about, I want to say, it's been about 7 months now, because me and Conan had words. Not bad words, just words. We had a couple of words between friends. And his answer to me was, don't worry about it because it has nothing to do with the big picture. And when somebody like Conan says, don't worry about it, it has nothing to do with the big picture, that meant that was when when they announced the sale, the nickel dropped on everything that we had arguments about. Conan and I argued pretty heavily about. It's been about 7 months ago now. It's been about 7 months. Because, AAA at one point in time was, and it's not a bad faith, it's a no faith. Yeah, yeah, hopefully she gets some on there. Yeah, Conan and I had a couple of private arguments between podcasters because I was just getting started in podcasting, and he follows me, and I follow him back. His little dancing partner, Disco, though, is about dumb as a bag of bricks and not half as useful. And yeah, I said that live. And you can feel free to say I said it because Disco knows that I said it to his fucking face. But no, me and Conan have words. a little bit of words about some things. And like I said, he said it didn't matter. What I was talking about didn't matter because it didn't matter to the bigger picture. And I never fully understood what he said until that sale, and the sale made everything make sense. Everything we argued about made sense all of a sudden. You know, because I'm rational and I've been around this business and around it and a lot involved in it for a couple of years, for roughly 50 years. This is actually my 51st year of being either associated with a fan or actually directly involved in a couple of things back in the day. So, I mean, one thing I do know about Conan is when he says it doesn't matter to the big picture, that means there's something big going on. Bigger than. But I thought he was bullshitting. Well, in Trill, I thought he was bullshitting because he's talked a lot of big game before. And at the point in time we were arguing, it had something to do with the way he was booking. So... yeah, I mean, that's a given, Takara. That's just like saying water's wet. WWE is going to fuck up AAA. I mean, they're going to fuck it up really bad like a cheap $5 prostitute. That's exactly how they're going to treat it. But no, I mean, Conan's okay, though. I mean, and you'll never hear anybody else say that. I've talked to Conan behind the scenes, and he's a bullshitter, but he ain't that good. I think deep in his heart somewhere he thinks he's doing right by him. I just have always fundamentally disagreed. I have fundamentally disagreed. Anything WWE touches, it's like it's got syphilis. You can get over it with a shot, but you're going to have to take that shot. Boy, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that don't agree with that, Takara. I agree with you 100%. And the burial didn't happen by losing. The burial didn't happen with a 3-minute match. The burial didn't happen until Randy Orton picked him up and RKO'd him twice. The second time was when the burial happened. Everybody's like, oh, 3-minute match, 3-minute match. They didn't have time. I mean, they didn't have a lot of time in there. The way they were booking, it was getting in the way of their commercials. And they're like, okay, Randy, you pitched a bitch fit long enough. We'll give you a quick match. Here's Joe Hendry. Go win it real quick, yada, yada, yada. But WWE makes an honest life of tearing other promotions apart. And to have had Joe Hendry in that ring after that Sting match at WrestleMania, what was it, like 33, 34, something like that? After that Sting match, you would have thought any other promotion on the planet would have known better than to get in a WrestleMania situation with WWE. Apparently, TNA didn't do their homework. You know, I mean, they buried Sting. They buried the NWO. They buried Sting. They buried everything, and Triple H was standing on top of the mountain and blah, 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 blah. That was a slow burn burial. But yeah, it had nothing to do with the 3-minute match. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with that second RKO. When that second RKO went through, the first part of it I thought was slightly entertaining. It was expected and entertaining. And I'm like, well, Joe Hendry's going to go along with it. Good on him. You know, blah, blah, blah. But that second RKO was like, oh, no, there's where they buried Joe Hendry. Nice. Claudio with that swinger. Claudio looking pretty tough for right at the moment here. Boy, he took a shot to his arm. That's a slash. He's going to try to get Joe up in the big swing. And Joe ain't having none of it. Oh, Nikita clutch. Got the quick tap on that gun. I think he's trying to put him down quickly because the Death Riders should not be too much further behind. We saw Marina Shafir. And the ops are 100% not in the building. Joe looking around to make sure nothing's coming to get him. And ladies and gentlemen, as we do see, the show is coming close to the end right here. And of course, here comes the Death Riders. Here they come. Just a reminder, in just a few minutes, Covalent TV is going to bring you a live review of AEW Dynamite. They're going to bring you the news, facts, data, and statistics. Going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable. Bring you one of the best reviews, if not the best review of all platforms you're ever going to see. And Powerhouse Hobbs hitting the ring with a chair to slow down the Death Riders. But make sure here in the next 10-15 minutes you catch the Covalent TV coming in live right after Dynamite. But, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like we're coming down to the end of AEW Dynamite. This has been Graps TV and the Sicko Show and your live AEW Dynamite watch-along as Powerhouse Hobbs introduces Claudio Castronoli to a steel chair. It has been my pleasure to host, and I want to thank each and every one of you, all 145 of you in the building, in the room, for joining us tonight for Graps TV and the Sicko Show and the live watch-along for AEW Dynamite. Powerhouse Hobbs showing who the hell he is. John Moxley thinking the better of it. Looks like he might turn around and leave. Yeah, we're getting ready to get some payback. Oh, right across that chair. Right across the rib of that chair, daring him to get in the ring. And it looks like they are bringing the show to a close, ladies and gentlemen, so that will bring this show to a close tonight. I would like to personally thank each and every one of you for being here. I know I started thanking you, and it does mean the world to me because, like I say, you are the stars. I am the conduit here. We're all family. We're enjoying the chat. See, like I said, you chat with me, I talk right back with you. Don't really care what you got to say. Whatever it is you say, I will gladly chime back in with you. So let's remember that for tomorrow night when we're live at 8 p.m. for AEW Collision. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here and take a little bit of a rest. And I just want to say one thing, guys. You guys have been phenomenal, as always, every single time. Come back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. tomorrow night, for AEW Collision here live on Graps TV and the Sicko Show for our watch-along. I've been your host, the Matty Man, and I just want to say one more thing, guys. Good night, God bless, and good night, America, wherever you are. We'll see you tomorrow.